Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lisa. If you haven't been here before, if you have, thanks for coming back again. Firstly, in my PJs, still in my PJs, trying to keep warm. It is winter here and I'm videoing quite late in the evening. So I just want to just show you what I've been doing. I actually haven't done any Project Life for a while, but I used to scrapbook 12 by 12 pages. I used to have albums running for my family and then one for each child as well. And I've got 3 sons. And I just got too overwhelmed. I was never getting caught up. So what I did is a couple of years ago, I decided to go to changing the kids' albums where it was a 12 by 12 spread, 1 photo or 2 photos and 1 story, if I even put a story on, to how I've changed their albums to using like more of a Project Life kind of feature. So I'll just give you a quick rundown of how I actually do it, how I start, and the steps I take in order to try and get as many stories in as possible over, years for them. So this album is actually this son's album, so it's my middle child. This is the one I'm currently working on. So how I start the albums, I always start by working out what photos I want and just sticking like this, sticking the photos into the actual album with, blank spots, print them out. That's step 1. Put them all in, plan it all out. And this album, for instance, I'm doing monthly. So it doesn't mean one spread is monthly. It just means that, October. So this will be all of his October stories, that type of thing. Some months it might be only a single page. Some other months it might be 6 pages. Just depends on how busy his life was at that time. That's first step. Second step I do is I go in and I pick out all the cards or papers that I want to use in all the empty spots, just to fill it in and to tie in the colours and that type of thing. I could do it page by page, but it would take me all day and a long time to get the album done. So this is my way of kind of batch processing, especially when I've got 3 sons and I've got to do a lot of pages plus Project Life as well. And the next step is I will go and print out the journaling. And I'm finding the most productive way for me is just to type it up on my computer or typewriter, either. And then I will cut it into strips. And you can stick tape on before you cut it. I find it more satisfying, I would say, to cut it first and then put little thin score tape on the back. And then I'll actually go through and put it on each page that's relevant to. So in some cases it will be actually on a card or a piece of paper. Others will actually be on the actual photos, just depending. So over here on the photo, that's the third step. My fourth step then is to go through and just finish off the pages. So this might be embellishing, things like that. And look, I don't always embellish a lot, sometimes a little, more little than lot. So this page, all I did was put a couple of they're just little stickers, and then to stamp, because the story talks of what he had on his shirt. And then over here, I've just used stamps. I've put a lot of memorabilia into that's relevant to his stories and his life. And then over here, I've done nothing really apart from 1 stamp that finishes off that page for him. Over here, really nothing. I've just put a couple of stamps up the top on this one, not much else. This one, nothing real. See, all I did with this was I cut the photos down and then just put a border around to tie in that those 2 together and those 2 together are a 6x8 photo. Over here, I've just put stamps over here as well. Not much, very, very little done. Because it is a, 14, 15-year-old boy, he doesn't really care about, flowers and decorations. So this, I've just stuck some stamped images on, stamps on some labels there, stamped directly onto the photos on this one. Here, I've just got a couple of little die cuts stuck on the page. Over here, all I did was stick on some books and a stamp. Oh, no, that was a rub-on, actually. Yep, rub-on. Here, I've just got odds and ends, This I just went with like a theme of black and whites. Oh, now that I've cut the bottom off, I think. And it's just about, because I had stories that fitted that and I didn't want to be putting in so many filler cards. Over here, all I've done is just put on a couple of stamps. Not much. Here, I had a little basketball embellishment I wanted to use and then just filled in with some other similar toned embellishments. Over here, I've just used some die cuts and stamps. Here, yep, same die cut. Some die cuts. So Same thing here, just some square ones. So I've gone with the theme of squares on that page. Trying to tie in with the colours over here. Just some word strips to finish off the page. Here, just a little cluster, just from one company. Over here, I've just used some stickers. All from the same company, but in blacks and whites. Here, simple, supports a story. Bit of ribbon and some metal embellishments. And then over here, we've got... you know, just things that go with the stories, just supporting embellishments to go with the stories. Here, a little embellishment, not much. This, I actually used letter stickers to decorate it a bit. Here, I've just got some die cuts over the 2 pages. So just using a mixture of die cuts just to kind of tie it all in together. Over here, just, you know, some are on the inside, some are on the outside. Over here, I've just used 3 vellum letters. Here, it's just stamps to finish this page off. Over here, I had an accident, and I put the journaling on the wrong spot, so I cut that off, popped it over here, and just created a little cluster there. Over there, this is where I'm up to, so I've just done this one. So this, I've literally just put stickers on to finish that page off. I'm up to here, so this is where you'll see this is stage 3 pretty much. This has the photos, it has the cards, and it has journaling. My next step is to decide if I want to embellish or if I don't want to embellish. I may put some stamps on, I may put some die cuts on, or something else, but that's where pretty much I'm at the moment. I did jump ahead because I found some basketball themed things, but that's about it really. So I'm up to May in his album, and his album goes through till December. So I've basically managed to embellish and decorate this in a matter of days. It makes it quicker, makes it easier. Hope that inspires you to get some of your stories told. And it doesn't have to be Project Life. It could be kids' albums, could be any albums, could be Story of You. So please comment, like, subscribe if you so feel. I will probably try and finish this album and then flick over and show you bits and pieces, a bit more of it. So thanks for watching. See you later.